Hey guys, this is another end of day breakdown for the 21st of November. So let's get started with GJ actually. AUD I've noticed is moving around pretty weirdly and it's not following my plan. So GJ I've been trading for a little bit, just the last couple of days. So let me get started with my first analysis. As you can see, this is the 4-hour chart. And if we go to the daily, we can see we printed this pretty bearish candle. We see we're heading towards this zone. My initial zone was around here. So we hadn't completely made it in, as you can see. I was just targeting this bottom area here. So we hadn't completely made it in, but we did have this bearish break of structure. And if we zoom into the 1 hour, we can see this bearish break of structure and a retracement back into structure is what I normally call it. You can call it whatever you like, but that's just, this is out of structure and then now this is inside structure because we're inside of this break of structure here, right? So now that we've made this retracement back, my plan is to catch this continuation trade. So I had my 4-hour supply here, I had another supply zone here, but as I was watching that, it didn't play out like how I wanted it to, which it never really does. But I noticed this bearish internal change of character, right? Like a 15-minute change of character. So in my head, because we've already made it into structure, it is very likely that we just continue down. We don't have to go all the way up, right? So I watched this bearish change of character. And then on the 3-minute, now I'm expecting price to continue down and probably take out this low. So we zoom down to the 3-minute. And what do we see? We see this 3-minute, 15-minute break of structure, right? Cool. And now I'm waiting to catch a trade from anywhere in between here and here, right? So this protected low, or this internal protected low, that pops up. Internal protected high, and this this break of structure low, right? And what I noticed was, first is this 3-minute supply zone. Cool. I didn't really pay attention to it because it was just a 3-minute zone, and anywhere up in that like first half of that break of structure. But what I noticed as I was watching price was actually reacting from this 3-minute supply zone. As you can see, we printed this bearish hammer candle, right? And in my section about reading candles, this is a very bearish structure. So I waited for this to close, and my first instinct is we're going to start pushing down, especially because this candle printed very bearish, right? Again, in the chapter about the bearish candles, we see this is a very bearish candle. So we had these two confluences. We had already made it back into structure. It's very likely we'll continue down. So as soon as that 15-minute candle closed, right there, I entered here and put the stop loss right above that candle and took a 1 to 5 back into this major support. As you can see, we bounced straight up, right? This is why you got to be conservative with where you put your take profits. Just aim for the nearest supply zone, right? So that is the trade. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, just hit me up on the Discord and I'll answer it. More than happy to. But, yep, have a good one.